Okay. Okay. Josephine, welcome to Let's Talk. It is such a privilege to have you, and welcome back to the city of Toronto.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
Now, I am tingling, to be quite honest with you. Just so you know, I'm going to fangirl for a moment because I discovered you on Death in Paradise during the pandemic, and I just found your character so compelling. And when I discovered that you were going to create Saint-Pierre here in Canada, I thought, what a huge win. What an amazing opportunity.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And
Thank you.
here you are. I'm so excited.
It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Before we get into this beautiful landscape and the terrible things that go on in it off of the coast of Newfoundland, what draws you to do this type of mystery work? Are you a sleuth yourself?
Well, just so you know, I'm a huge fan of all the true crimes. Like I listen to
Yes.
so many YouTube videos. I think it's a woman thing. Like a lot of my friends, like female friends, listen to this
Yes.
kind of thing. So I've always been like attracted to this kind of a mystery and investigation and everything. And I guess as an actor, once you play a cop,
Yes.
you play cop forever because people know you, in this register.
Right.
So they call you back for the same things. And I have to be honest, when I received the tape for Saint-Pierre, I was kind of I don't know if worried is the right word, but I was like, okay, this is another cop show. Do I want to do this forever? But you know what? I'm going to read the script. And I read episode one and I fell in love with my character and the other characters. And I thought the script was really good. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's audition. Let's do it. And here I am. And I'm really happy. Like, I don't regret it. Best decision ever. This
Of
show is
course.
amazing. It changed my life in so many ways. I feel really blessed, to be honest.
It is another level. It takes Canadian television to a whole new level. I agree with you. I mean, I've watched so many murder mysteries. There's something about, that suspense and, questioning and the whole terrifying part of it that draws you in. But I'm so curious because you're a musician also, right? Or you're kind of like a holistic artist. And seeing you play this role, which is, Jean-Vivre Archambault. And now she's tough, right? She's firm. She's no nonsense, and she's very confident.
Yeah. I admire her so much. With Erica, who plays Patty, Erica always says, when I grow up, I want to be Arch. And I think this is so true. And this character changed my life because I've been going through difficult times in my personal life the past few months.
Yes.
And I kind of lost myself in so many ways and find like being able to be her, to play her, to make her alive made me realize that I can be that woman. I am that woman actually, and I want to be like her. She's
Yes.
confident. Like what you see is what you get. She's loyal. She's smart. She's badass.
What
So much.
I watched a few nights ago, and I was really excited. And it's not just that this elevates the genre in Canada and globally, but it's a new character.
Yeah,
Right? And it's this other level character you're manifesting. And I talk a
mm,
lot about manifesting because I think it's so powerful. And
I
I
believe
and
this.
I certainly felt like that when I was watching. I was really drawn in by you and that and the way she looks at her fellow actors and the way, it's pretty incredible.
I'm glad you could feel this. And I hope like everybody will see it too.
Yes.
I've been doing this job for so many years. When you start as an actor, you want to do everything. You have opportunities, you're like, you don't care if the project is good or not. You just want to learn your job and play and do it. Now I have the chance to choose what I want to do. And I think
Mm.
now I want to choose roles and characters that can inspire people, especially women. So I just hope that maybe girls and women will see Arch as a role model and will be like, I want to be like her. I want to be confident. I want to be strong. And I'm glad that you could see it.
I could
Amazing.
feel I could feel it. And
Yeah.
I'm curious also about how the landscape, that island, like what was the impact? Because this is the second show you've done where you're on this island. And
Yes, a small
that's
island.
it's a small island with a lot of murderation.
What's happening with small island?
What is going on in small islands? Everyone wants to escape to an island, but maybe
Yeah.
not. What's the impact of that location on actually putting you in the zone of this character is real and this experience is real and I'm fully here for it?
Yeah. Saint-Pierre is definitely a character itself.
Yes.
The landscape, like so beautiful. Episode one, we go to L'Île Marin, for example,
Yes.
and I was like, is this place real? No, no, honestly, I was a bit worried because I've been told that it was like maybe no service, there's nothing there, just houses.
Yes.
And oh my God, it's a movie set. It was meant to be. The church is fantastic, the houses doesn't look real, and I think it adds up like a soul, like very like it's so specific, so special. I've never seen this before, like anywhere else in any other shows. And I
No.
hope because as a French person, I knew that Saint-Pierre existed, but
Yes.
I shouldn't say it, but I didn't know where to place it on the map.
No, no. Honestly, I knew it existed, but I really
Where?
didn't quite know where it was. I know that sounds silly, maybe, but when I had to actually look it up again and say, is it real?
Yeah. I was like, how do we even get there? I checked the flights. I was like, okay, so sorry, but it's great. It's a very out of time. I know people there. I have a line in episode one where I say something like, people end up in Saint Pierre for one or two reasons. They fall in
Yes.
love with it, or they're running from a past they try to live
Yes.
for it. I don't know how many people in Saint Pierre have a past to hide, but I know that I met so many people who just went there for holidays and fell in love with that place and never left. So
Yeah,
there's a thing, it's out of time. People don't care, but in a good way. They have their own rhythm. They live the way they want to. They have
yes.
like a movie crew coming for a few weeks, but they don't change anything. They're like, this is the way we live and we love it and it's fine. And we just have to adapt. And they've been so welcoming and so nice. And we work together and I had a blast.
W-
And also because the crew is together. We're staying at the hotel.
Yes.
So we just go to the restaurant together. We train together. We're all
Connected.
together. Yeah. And we started filming in Saint Pierre. That created like strong bonds between all of us. So when we came back to St. John's, I was in my apartment and I was like, where's everyone? I miss Saint Pierre. I miss the vibe. I miss the croissant.
I heard their food is amazing. But the other thing that's so fascinating about you as an actor is that, here I am, in Toronto, discovering you during the pandemic. And, then I start following you because I really appreciate your work. How does it feel to be someone who is able to move around? You're not just in one location, but the opportunity is in different parts of the world.
Yes, I've been traveling my whole life for work. So I lived in Montreal for 8 years. And I tried to work there, but it was difficult because I had a French accent. And yeah,
We'll
I
leave it
mean,
there.
back then, I mean, I don't know, it was a problem. I think maybe it's changed now, but
Yes.
and I moved back to France where I was like, I'm pretty sure my accent will be perfect there because I'm French. And I started working right away. And then I traveled in so many countries. I've been to Vietnam, Australia, New Caledonia, Italy for work. So I don't know, for me, it's just like oh, you're gonna go to Canada. Okay, fine. Good. I'm used to it. It's awesome. And I think today the world, like the world is the industry. It's
Oh,
always been a dream
yes.
for me to be able to work in English because I lived in Montreal. I'm not really good at French cinematographic culture, unfortunately.
Right.
I've always watched like American movies, series. So I feel so blessed to be able to act in English back in Canada, where I spent
Right.
8 years of my life as a teenager.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think like French actors are becoming more and more trendy, which is good for
I
me.
oh There is
Yes.
some French. It's obviously, more English, but I love that as well because, we are a bilingual country here, although we're
Mm.
not all bilingual. It's exciting and interesting to see the intersection of English and French and the culture, and to see this sort of um, Newfoundland French culture in a show,
Yes.
the landscape and it felt to me, I got to see the first show and I watched it a couple times. It enveloped me. I felt like I want to go there. I want to know about
Mm.
it. I want to be in it. So I'm so excited
Glad
about the
that you are.
show. I'm
Yeah.
excited about the location. I'm really excited about you as a lead on a show like this and what it represents. Where do you see yourself growing with this character? Do you see her evolving in a certain way? Or
Yes. Well, you're gonna see she's gonna evolve like during like throughout the first season. She's gonna go
yes,
through difficult times. Otherwise,
as
it's not
we
funny,
as we do.
as we all do. But I learned I met her. Like I met this character. I think it was
Yes.
meant to be. And I learned to get to know her throughout the episodes and to love her even more. And I really want to take care of her. And I felt bad for her when she went through difficult times. And I don't like, I think she's gonna go stronger and stronger. And even me as an actor, like the first episode, I didn't really know because you're just starting. So you get to know like
You're
the dynamic,
exploring.
the character, your co-lead. And as you keep on filming, you get more and more confident. So I think my
Yes.
own confidence, I could just bring it to the character too. So
Yes.
I evolved, she evolved, and I hope like in season 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, maybe we're gonna see more of her and get to know her more. And but she's amazing, and like working on this show has been the best experience of my life. And I've been doing this for 20 years now.
Wow.
The
That's hard to believe
Newfoundland,
because you're like 20.
yeah,
Oh no, 20 years is amazing. And being 20
yes,
years older is amazing. So
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
if
gonna
you
turn 40
were,
next year, and I'm so happy about it. Mm.
oh, 40, and I loved 40. Well, if you were to have a coffee and a croissant with her, what do you think you would talk about with your character?
I think I would talk about how she became the person she is right now with everything she's been through in her life. Because we're gonna find out like her relationship with her mother, and she had lost her father when she was a kid, and she became a cop because he was a cop too. So, she has a lot of traumas, as we all do. And I would like to know like how did you become the person you are today with everything you've been through? Like, give me your tips. Tell
Yes,
me
yes,
everything. Like, how are you dealing, like, with you being a boss in a male environment? And I think it's
yes,
the same as an actor, like as a female actor, in this industry, like it's changing a lot, and it is a good thing. But it's more like being a woman surrounded by men in a very difficult industry. Same for her as a
Hmm,
cop. It's tough. You have to be tough. Like, how do you do it? Give me your tips. Can you
exactly.
share it with me? This is what I would like to talk about, yeah, with her.
And how do you be tough and also soft?
And also soft, because she's also sexy and feminine.
Yes, yes.
She's
And
everything I want to be.
she's it because you are in her,
Oh,
right? And
yeah, maybe.
I I I think there's also this elegance to that character, and I think that's also interesting to watch, to see a female inspector who is French, who has a different look than the typical investigator, and also brings strength and beauty. I'm over the moon about you doing this, and I'm just so excited that you're here and that you are bringing your talent. Now, I know you're on the road today and premiering the show, doing all your, interviews, so I won't keep you, but I just want to wish you and the team continued growth and success, and may you have at least 7 years.
Yes, yeah, lucky number. You give me the
Look,
chance. Thank you. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you so much. I loved
thank,
it. It
thank you
was
so much.
lovely meeting you.
I can't wait to meet you in person. And you go and you fly high, and don't be afraid of anything because like you're tearing it up. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank
Mine
you.
too. Bye,
It's
my
been
friend.
lovely. You take care. See you next
Thanks.
time.